What's going on, everybody? This is Dr. Michael Hyland with Hyland Physical Therapy and Wellness. Sorry, I had a little bit of a false start there a second ago. Thanks for joining me. It is Wellness Wednesday, and we are talking about fall prevention today in this continuing series, Leave the Falling to the Leaves. That didn't look very good, did it? Let's try that again. Woo. Okay, there we go. All right. So today, we're going to cover a very important topic in fall prevention, and that is strength. Specifically, we're talking about leg strength. There are multiple muscle groups in the lower body, but we're going to particularly cover, let's just say, the thighs and the butt. Those are the areas we're going to talk about today, and I'm going to show you two exercises that are crucial to continue to strengthen, or at least to keep toned up as you move forward into the 65 plus age. That is the fall risk category age, or at least technically it is, because 1 out of every 4 people over 65 has a fall each year. So, what two exercises are we going to cover? We're going to cover sit to stand. Number 2, we're going to cover squats. That's down here. The leaves that I had to fall. Okay, well, I'm going to show you these exercises really quick. These are really simple. These are two exercises that you can do to keep your quads and your glutes, your butt muscles, strengthened. This is really helpful with fall prevention, particularly transfers, which can be a potential pitfall as far as common reasons people fall. Sometimes transfers are an issue, safety with that. But also balance reactions, and so we're going to do a little bit of talking about that as we move forward in this series with more muscle groups that we're going to work on. So sit to stand and squats. I'm going to tip this down just a little bit so you can see my chair. Sit to stand, we're going to do that really quick. I'd recommend, this is going to depend on your strength level. If you really have trouble standing up from a chair, you might want to use 2 hands to push up from the chair. And if you don't, you can use no hands, which that's the preferred way to do it if you're going to strengthen your lower body. But let's say you have 2 hands, you need 2 hands. I would start with 5 repetitions, just up, all the way up as tall as you can, and all the way back down. It's really important to sit all the way back down so you're getting that full range of motion. Start with 5, work up to 10. Same thing if you're using 1 hand. Start with 5, work up to 10, and then 2 sets of 10. Then do, with no hands, you would do 5 up to 10, and then work up to 20. So that's kind of a standard progression we would use for strengthening a lower body. So you're wanting to really lean forward, nose over toes, with good body mechanics, so that you're really working on the strength in those legs. It's really going to be important to be able to get up from a chair as you move forward. It's also going to help you get up from other surfaces, a car, couch, side of your bed, etc. The next one is going to be mini squats. And again, with that, it's not too complicated. You can use hold support if you need to. Better to not use hold support because that will help your balance, or help your strength as well as your balance at the same time. Sorry, I need to make one more adjustment here. Okay. So again, preferably arms crossed or relaxed at your side. But you're just going to come down like you're going to sit in a chair. You can't see my knees too well, but I'm only going about 35, 45 degree bend. Not a very deep squat. So you're sticking your bottom out, showing them what you got, and you're going to try to make sure your knees are behind your toes. Again, I would start with 10 of these, work your way up to 20 as you get stronger, and that's pretty much it. So that's an important muscle group to strengthen, is that kind of that thigh, gluteus area. Next week, we're going to talk about another area, which is going to be below the knee. We're going to be talking about anterior tibialis muscle. That's your front muscle that's going to help lift your feet up. And we're going to be talking about the calf muscles. Both of those muscles crucial for safe walking as well as balance reactions. We'll talk about that more next week. Thanks, buddy. Look forward to seeing you this weekend. All right, well, this is Dr. Michael Hyland. I'm signing off for Wellness Wednesday. We're going to continue Leave the Falling to the Leaves next week right here. As always, be empowered. Have a great rest of your week.